Hi everyone and welcome to Reported Speech Part 2. Now if you have already seen Part 1, Reported Statements, then you're ready to move on to Part 2, Reported Questions. So, let's begin. Where are you? Can you report what Grandma asked? Whoa, slow down. You need to be aware that this is not a statement. It is a question, so what you're supposed to do here is to report a question. And for that, you really should know that there are two types of questions. Yes-no questions, questions that require yes or no as an answer. For example, are you a student? Yes, I am. Are you tired? No, I am not. And WH questions, or questions with a question word. Example, where do you live? I live in the city. What's this? This is a pen. The question we should be asking right now is, how do we report yes-no questions and WH questions? Now, I'd like to start with WH questions. Example, direct speech. Where are you? Grandma asked. Indirect speech, she asked me where I was. Grandma asked me where I was. Now, the most important thing here is that once we tell the questions to someone else, it is not a question anymore. We change the question structure to a statement structure. The structure in the direct speech goes like WH word plus verb plus subject. Where are you? But in the indirect speech, we keep the question word followed by the subject and then the verb. Where I was. We often further back the tenses and change some words in the same way as for reported statements. Where are you? Simple present. Where I was? Simple past. Now, let's move to yes-no questions. Example, direct speech. Is he happy? She asked. Indirect speech. She asked if he was happy. Or she asked whether he was happy. In yes-no questions, we use if or whether to report the question. So the form goes like if plus subject plus verb, or whether plus subject plus the verb. The most common reporting verb for questions is ask, but we can also use verbs like inquire, want to know, or wonder. Now, let's have a look at these examples. 1. Direct speech. Did you do your homework? She asked. Indirect speech. She wanted to know if I have done my homework. So this is simple past becomes past perfect. 2. Have you ever been to Morocco? She wanted to know. Indirect speech. She wanted to know if I had ever been to Morocco. So present perfect becomes past perfect. 3. Direct speech. Are they studying English now? Indirect speech. He asked me if they were studying English then. So here we have present continuous becomes past continuous. 1. Direct speech. Where did you find this book? He asked. Indirect speech. He asked me where I had found that book. So here we have simple past becomes past perfect. 2. Direct speech. Who is this woman? He asked. Indirect speech. He wanted to know who that woman was. So here again we have simple present becomes simple past. 3. Direct speech. What were you doing yesterday? Indirect speech. My friend wanted to know what I had been doing the previous day. So here we have past continuous becomes past perfect continuous.